Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. This is Ed here, and I've just got a quick little work in progress update for the AMT Pete359 that I'm going to be doing a custom bed for. I have the dashboard primered and ready to get painted and then put the decals on it. As you can see, I have the steering column primered, the components for the air ride driver's seat, as well as the seat itself primered. The passenger seat is primered, ready for paint. The radiator is just primered flat black, and that's basically how I'm going to leave it. I'll put a little bit of there we go, a little bit of silver on the radiator cap there to make it stand out a little bit. And then I have the cab mount sun visor. I've got it started painted. It's not going to actually stay blue. That's the Rust-Oleum 2X high gloss macaw blue, in case you're wondering what color that is. But it's actually going to get painted again with the Rust-Oleum high gloss majestic red. And then I have the hood. And it's going to get two-toned. I'm going to, tomorrow, I'm going to mask through here. I got this painted yesterday, or no, day before yesterday. And I'm going to mask it along this piece of the fender right here, and then up a little bit to just under the Peterbilt emblem. And then I'm going to come back toward the cab, and I'm going to and all this portion of the fender is going to get masked, and the lower portion of the hood is going to get masked, so that the front leading edge of the fenders and the upper portions of the hood are going to get painted the majestic red for obviously a two-tone paint. And then along the cab here, I have, as you can see, it's also been primered and painted with the same macaw blue. And as you can see right here, I cut a piece of styrene to fit and stuck it in the hole, and I didn't really worry too much about making it a perfect seamless fit, because when I build the custom bed for this truck, the front edge of the bed, get a piece of just plain styrene, that leading edge of the bed is going to get mounted so close to the back of the cab like this that you'll never be able to see that that where the rear window opening used to be isn't perfectly seamless. You won't be able to see that. And then on the inside, since there's some pretty serious ejector pin marks on the ceiling of the cab on the inside, as well as all the various holes mounting holes for the cab lights, as well as the air horns that would otherwise be visible, I'm going to use styrene to create a custom headliner and back panel for that, so that will cover up all of that stuff and make it neat and pretty and nice looking. It will also conceal all these mounting hole locations on the inside of the roof. It will also give me a place to mount the dome light that I'm going to put into the truck. And it will also conceal all the wiring for the cab lights as well as the dome light. Now, for the interior tub, you can't really see it because I've got it all taped off, but I primed the outside of it with flat black, same as the radiator, and then Rust-Oleum bright coat chrome for the engine side of the firewall. And again, I'm giving that a couple of days to dry and cure, get good and cured and dry, so that I can mask over that and then take it off of this bottle like this and flip it over so that I can prime the inside of the interior and get it painted. And I had also primered and then painted the battery box with the step cover over it, because if you'll remember from my previous work in progress video on this rig, I straight out admitted that I didn't do any kind of detailing to the batteries themselves because the step plate, the step cover is glued onto it and nobody's ever going to see the batteries, so it just doesn't make any sense to go ahead and do any kind of detailing on those. However, prior to painting it, I never did check it for fit against the chassis, and lo and behold, being an AMT kit, I had to take my file out and do some filing on it to get it to where it could fit, so that I could get it glued onto the chassis. And in the process, I messed up the paint. I messed up the bright coat chrome on it, and smudged it and smeared it and just everything else. So I currently have it in this little tub of super clean, and later today, let's see if I can get this, there it is. Later today I'll pull that out and take a toothbrush to it, get the rest of that paint off of there, clean it off, rinse it off really well, let it dry, and then I'll start the painting process all over again on that. And then in this tub here, I have some bleach with some of the chrome parts that go to the truck, the air tanks and things like that. Just a few little parts and pieces that were chrome plated, that while I didn't really mind them being chrome plated, when I was looking at them, I didn't really like seam lines, or maybe the sprue point connections were a little messed up, so they're gonna have to get de-chromed. Also, they're the linkage that goes between this part, the very bottom end of the steering column as it sticks out of the interior and connects this to the steering gearbox on the chassis, was also chrome, and I didn't want that chrome either. So I've got that in there. The pedals were chrome; those are in there. The air brake release, the air brake manual handle was chrome. The shift lever was chrome. So I've got all that in the bleach, stripping the chrome off of it. So that's what I've gotten done so far on the rig. So hope y'all enjoy and have a wonderful night. And of course, there's all the usual YouTube algorithm: subscribe, like, comment. Y'all know how it works. All right, have a wonderful night, y'all. Later.